What is an order block? My name is Maz EFX. I'm a forex trader, a businessman, and my goal is to simplify forex trading for my audience. So if you're somebody who is interested in forex trading, give me a follow. Come to my live stream. I stream morning and evening. Morning period, I talk about my outlook for the day. Evening period, I come and I lecture. If you're interested, give me a follow. Come to my live stream. Support the live stream by what? Tapping your screen, commenting, sharing, and I'm going to teach you, and you know how to what? Trade the way I trade. Click the link on my profile to join my Telegram community so you can get updates about my trade ideas and also know when I'm coming live. An order block is an opposite candle responsible for a new swing, and eventually it will cause a breakout. Pay attention. Opposite candle cause a new swing, eventually cause a breakout. Before I get into explaining what I mean by opposite candle, you need to understand something first. Understand the idea of a buy candle and a sell candle. Why I'm saying this because I might finish teaching you with this candle, which is red and black on my chart. You can go to somebody else's chart and you're seeing green and red, white and purple, yellow and you get. It doesn't matter the color. Just understand the idea behind the buy candle or the bullish candle, the bearish candle or the sell candle. Just understand the idea so that when you see any candlestick, even when everything is turned into one color, you can still identify the buy candles and the sell candles. So now look at my screen. You notice that as this market is going up, right, at this point, when candles is printing to the upside, it's more of black candle. When it's coming to the downside, it's more of red candle. When it's printing upward, it's more of black candle, right? So the black candle is the buy candle, is the bullish candle. And what does it do? It tells you when an asset is adding value, when an asset is getting expensive. That is what it simply tells you. An asset price is what moving to the upside. There's more value in this asset. Then the red candle that prints to the downside simply tells you that this particular asset is what? Losing value. This particular asset is what? Losing value. So it's printing to the downside. And everything you see here, every candlestick you see here, is telling you about a price. Look towards this point. You can see different prices here. Okay. Candlestick just simply gives you an idea of what price did in a particular time frame. That is why as you're looking at this point here, you can see this is BTC USDT 4 hours time frame. Meaning it took 4 hours for each of these candles to what? Form. And the candles is just telling you where the market started, where they started transacting, and where it closed. That is what the candlestick is telling you. But just know every story from the candlestick is just simply telling you about price and time. Look under here, you see time. You look up by the right, you see what? Price. That's what the candlestick is telling you. So don't get it twisted. It's very simple. The candles that are printing to the upside is the bullish candle, is the buy candle. The candles that are printing to the downside, you can see, to the downside is the what? The sell candle, the bearish candle. The candles that tell you that that particular asset is what? Losing value. Now I said opposite candle that will cause a new swing. Now what's a swing point? These are swing points. All these points you're seeing, swing point, up here, swing point. This is swing point, below here, swing point. All these sharp edges, they are all what? Swing point, swing point. And I said opposite candle that is responsible for what? A new swing point that will eventually cause a breakout. Now, watch. Now, in this case scenario, I can see what? Red candles, sell candles to this point. And this is a new what? Swing point that started forming. Right? So when I say opposite candle, it is not rocket science. It just simply tells you that the last sell candle here, the last sell candle that made the lowest point before this buy candle started printing to the opposite direction, that eventually caused a breakout here. Right? It broke a high here. That is what? That candle that did the job is an order block. And in this case, let's look for the last so you can see that is the last sell candle. because it printed, look at it, that's the lowest red candle I'm seeing here before this new swing started, moved to the upside and eventually caused a breakout. That's an order block. Okay, that's an order block. And what is the job of an order block? When price what retraces into it, we're expecting what? A continuation. That's the job of an order block. So in this case scenario here, there's a new swing here. Okay, this is a move to the upside, and eventually we'll have what? A break of structure out here. So the last red candle before this new buy candle started printing, and which is our last red candle here. I can see this guy. These are what? Last red candle. And like I said, what can you observe? Immediately price what came into it, what happened? It reversed. So that is the job of an order block. So I've shown you guys for the buy side. Let's flip it so you guys will see the sell side. All right. So here is where market is what? Dropping in value. Here is where market is what? Selling. Now let's look at the swing points. I can see one here. One. There are different what swing points here. So now, where is our order blocks here? Let's start from here. As for this guy, this is what they buy. What buys are meant to push price to the upside. Sells are meant to what bring price to the downside. The sell candles. And here, the last buy candle I can see here is this guy here. That is what the order block. That's the order block responsible for this sweep and eventually what caused a breakout. That's what an order block is. It's quite simple, not complicated. At this point here, at this swing point, I can clearly see this last buy candles that what eventually caused a breakout here, or a break of structure. Then what happened? You can see how price went back into it and continued the move to the downside. So what it simply means is the last candle that buyers dominated before price started selling. So if price should pull back to that point, is a point where there's enough liquidity resting there. Okay, price will just go back there, mitigate it, and continue to the downside. So now I believe you know what an order block is. The last opposite candle that caused a new swing point and eventually what caused a breakout. If you're interested in such video, give me a follow for more content, and don't forget to share to your friend. Thank you, and see you on my next video. Bye guys.